What's going on, YouTube? I'm just starting my day out. I'm on a freshwater thing today. I'm going up to Everglades City. So I said, let me stop at one of these rest stops that I see on the way up on I-75, which leads up to Naples. It leads up to Tampa, the west coast of Florida, Clearwater, the west coast of Florida. And I was like, let me stop at one of these rest stops. Let me show y'all what it looks like. There's go I-75 right there. All right. And I said, let me throw some artificial. All right. And what I have right now is I have a peacock bass that's down there that's being real frisky. So I'm gonna see if I could get him. But I'm not gonna burn my GoPro doing it. So I'm gonna just try to keep it running a few more minutes, then I'm gonna actually spot it. I'll wait till he hits it. They keep poking it, so we'll see what happens. All right. So there it is. So I knew eventually that this peacock was gonna take this bait. So what I kept doing was I keep running the swim bait over the spot. I keep running the swim bait over the spot, okay? And what it is, they're in a defensive, defensive posture. They're in a defensive posture. Oh, it's trying to slip out of my hand. It's a really small one. They're in a defensive posture. It's trying to slip out of my hand again. They've spawned and they're just trying to protect. They're just trying to protect their youngs. So I'm just gonna put it back. I see his partner right there. I'm gonna actually put it back right here and see if we could get the other one. People make it seem like peacock bass is hard to catch. They're one of the easier fish to catch, to be honest with y'all. If you could find them and you see them, you get them with shiners, you get them with artificials. They're very aggressive, especially if they have babies, man. They literally are with no bait on a treble hook. I just like keep putting it around them where their babies are, and they freaking goes and they try to spit it, they grab it, but then you set the hook and it's over with. So we'll see if we get the other one, okay? So yeah, you know, we're on State Road, well, we're on I-75, which leads to Naples, Florida, out of like the Miami area, in the Fort Lauderdale area, and it takes you all the way up to the west coast of Florida, St. Petersburg, Tampa Bay, Naples, and areas whereabouts. So yeah, there it is. Lost him. Man, that means screwing around, turning on the GoPro. So I lost that one. Like I said, I'm using a crankbait and I'm just bringing it over the top really aggressively. Then I'll jig it really fast to make an erratic action, and they're reacting to that action. So let's see if I can get another one. All right. Yes, sir, number two. Yes, sir, number two. There we go, and that's the male. That's the male. This one's a little bit bigger. And I'm telling you, they're very aggressive and they're very defensive in a moment. But hey, I got this trouble. I gotta make sure I hold them good. All right. All right. Yes, sir. That's a male one right there. He got a little hump in his head. Got a beautiful color right here. Oh, y'all want to see it? It's a peacock bass.
He's never seen one.
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Yeah, they can fight hard.
Yeah, very aggressive. When they're spawning, they just basically hit whatever.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, sure.
That's sick. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Anytime.
Take care.
All right, you too. All right, nice little peacock. Let's get them back right where they were spawning. All right. We don't want to do any damage to the population. Like I said, very aggressive. I'm just working it through. I see a few of them there. So, you know, I'm just working it through, being very aggressive. I'm not keeping the GoPro on, but you know, I'm in just a canal. This is the Everglades water. This is Everglades. But if you look, I'm gonna see if you can get them. There's a few of them right down there, moving around. All right? There's a few of them moving around. And I've caught 2. And believe me, if they're there and you keep bothering them, they'll keep trying to get rid of your lure or whatever bait you put down there. So I'm gonna try to catch 1 more and then I'm gonna move on. Let's see if I'm able to catch a 3rd one. All right, we'll see, let's go. At the peacock bass, they're right down here. So what I'm doing is I'm going out with a bait caster, right? And I'm swimming it very fast and I'm trying to get it deep. So I'm swimming it fast and getting it deep. Once I get it to where they are, I pop it. And I pop it again to see if the quick pop will get a reaction. Try it again. I got there a little late. All right, so I'm here, pop it. It flutters, pop it, flutters, pop it, flutter, pop it. So I twitch it. Try to get just try to get a reaction out of that twitch. Been this close to some vultures before. It's crazy, they're just chilling right here. And there's a bunch of them. We're like a big Cypress National Preserve rest area along 75. And there's like a bunch of these vultures just hanging out. Down on the Miccosukee Indian Reservation. I don't know if y'all can see the size of that soft-shell turtle. Thing's monstrous. Thing's huge. Hopefully this thing is picking it up. What's going on, YouTube? What happens is this. I'm at the I'm doing a little bit of freshwater thing for the 2nd day in a row. Yesterday I took a ride out of Everglades City. I didn't record anything after doing a little peacock bass thing. But I want y'all to see the setup right now. We're off of State Road 27 that leads to the middle of the state, okay? State Road 27 leads to the middle of the state. 75 leads to the west coast, Alligator Alley. 27, which we're seeing here, that leads to the middle of the state. Once you get to South Point, all right, you're gonna have like Clewiston, Belglades, LaBelle, Lake Placid, Avon Park, Lake Wales, and different places like that that you could actually visit. Along the way to those places, you have the opportunity to fish in these waterways. All right, these waterways stretch all the way up. Today, the plan is to try to catch some bait and try to catch some fish without using any money. We're not gonna spend any money. We're not gonna buy any bait. So I was actually over here looking on there's some giant mullet that I see here sometimes. All right, but we're gonna see if we can catch some shrimp, freshwater shrimp. We'll show that to you. I have my cast net. I'm gonna see if I can cast net some things and show you what's in the waterways here. But look how beautiful this is. There's actually a little gator over there. I don't know if you can pick it up, but this is just a beautiful setting. Listen, the water down here is terrible water. I mean, you have a lot of chemicals in it. They're filling with mercury. So a lot of time when you taste, you know, a lot of these freshwater fish down here have a really strong muddy taste. Nonetheless, if you season them up well and fry them, you could get a meal out of them. I just wouldn't recommend eating them very often or anything like that. But we're gonna go catch some shrimp. We'll show you what the freshwater shrimp look like. Man, you see the fish pile up? Look. Y'all can see them pile up down there. I think there's some Mayan cichlid. I don't know if any tilapia's in there, but we'll see what we could do. All right, come along. My daughter's with me today. My annoying daughter is with me. She owed me filming 5 times for me. But, you know, I had to drag her out the house. You know what I'm saying? She coming out looking like Baby's kid. Say hi, Baby's kid. All right. So we're here together. She's gonna be filming a lot for me so y'all could get the full full scope of what's going on. So I'm holding on to this thing pretty good. Don't worry.
You can't hold on to the bottom.
I'll hold on to good.
Too stiff.
And this thing is broken. It's broken.
It looks like it got choked.
It's broken. This thing is broken.
A poor turtle. Oh, it looks like it's...
Man, if I could sit down. You know what? If I could lay down, I probably got a better chance. If I could lay down, I got a better chance.
Are we gonna have to take it to like an animal rescue shelter?
I don't even like my momentum. I don't like my momentum even going backwards right here. Leaning back. My momentum going back feels weird.
If anything, you can use that big stick and push it.
Right, let's see. Yeah, let's see. That's a good idea, sir. Let's see. Oh, it's dead. It's dead.
It's dead?
It's dead. It's dead.
No.
That's dead. It's dead. No wonder. It's dead. It feels very secure, so I'm not really worried about it. The good part when I finally get to the top is I don't have to climb over nothing. Nice gate. All right. Well, that's supposed to be my good deed for the day. Hey, I tried. See, I done my leaf. Look right here. Hey, still got a little athleticism left. Please, I'm just gonna get a little bit of water in the bucket, and I'm gonna try to catch some shrimp, and I'm gonna show you all what the shrimps look like, the freshwater shrimp. They're actually really small, but they're good bait to catch pretty much anything. Now, obviously, I'm near water with alligators in it, so I'm gonna scan, and I'm gonna do this quickly. Okay? I wanna catch some minnows as well, and I'm gonna try to use the minnows to catch some fish as well. All right. So I see we have, I'm looking here, we have some bigger minnows. I see one shrimp. I see a couple of shrimps. All right, let's get them in the bucket. I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you. Matter of fact, we have quite a few shrimps there. If you put it close, you look at the bottom, you'll see the freshwater shrimps in the bucket. All right? You see the freshwater shrimps in the bucket. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? All right. All right. We'll try to get some more of those. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. Look inside that. Got some nice minnows. Nice sized minnows. Minnows and stuff. It's a small Mayan cichlid here, which is good bait for a lot of stuff. It's a small Mayan cichlid. It's good bait. And obviously Mayans are invasive, so there's no size limit. Just like you could do the same for even things like bluegills, stuff like that, but I wouldn't use a bluegill as bait. Look at all that, look in there. And let me get a shrimp. You got mine, cichlids, minnows. There goes shrimp right here. All right. All right, let me show the people the shrimp. So they're really small. They're really small shrimps. If you see them compared to my finger, they're small, but if you hook them with a tiny hook, well, it's like bass candy. And these fish are very aggressive towards eating these, and I'll show it to you. All right, so I'm gonna get one of these on, and I'm gonna show you how quickly it gets devoured. Nice bluegill. Nice bluegill. All right. So, oh, he swallowed that. I've never seen a bluegill completely swallow a hook. Look at it. He completely swallowed the hook. All right, nice bluegill. This is a keeper-sized bluegill right here. It's a keeper-sized bluegill right here. All right, so we're gonna throw them in the bucket, man, and see if we catch another one. So that's our first keeper. All right.
Wow.
The absolute king of these waters are the Mayan cichlids. They're the absolute king of these waters. There's so many of them in these waters, it's almost scary. And that one was on a shrimp, okay? That one was on a shrimp. I don't know why I'm just knotted up. These things are all up in these waterways, like crazy. You know, Mayan cichlids. I don't want to catch them. People eat them, and you can. I've tried them. They're not terrible, but. This one is also was on a shrimp, freshwater shrimp. Another Mayan cichlid. Listen, right now what I'm showing you is I didn't go to the store and spend any money. Now I don't know what you're targeting. You could catch bluegill, you could catch bass, you know, with minnows and shrimps. These waters are overran with these cichlids, so don't feel no type of way. If you go fishing and you're not using lures, and you'll catch them with that too. You're gonna catch some cichlids. So they're all over out over these waterways in South Florida. A lot of people eat them. You know, I've tried them. They're not terrible. I just prefer saltwater fish. Shrimp. All right, really small shrimp. You know, like I'm fishing for fun. This is more of a family activity. Uh-oh, I'll fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that bluegill. Look at that bluegill, folks. Look at that bluegill, y'all. Ooh, this is a slab. This is a slab bluegill, baby. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. It's a slab bluegill, baby. Oh. First cast net. So we got a sunfish here, and we got an Oscar here. All right, got an Oscar and a sunfish here. Remember, if you're cast netting, you cannot keep anything that is not invasive. You can only keep the invasive species from a cast net. Anything else you got to keep, you got to catch at a rod with line or some type of a line and hook, okay? So let's get these back in the water. Another peacock, folks. Another peacock off 75. I was using my little jig here. All right. There's a few of them around. This one looks like a young male. Beautiful fish, beautiful, beautiful fish. This one has meat on it. All right, YouTube. We're gonna attempt to fry up some of these fish, but it's funny. One of these fish was so skinny. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen a fish skinnier. We'll show that to you in a minute. We're just gonna fry them up whole. We're just gonna fry them up whole. We're gonna take the scale off of my scaling device here. Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna dump it anyway. It's been in the car for a week or two. There's something funny going on right here. Look, I want y'all to look at this damn thing. This is the skinniest fish I've ever seen in life. I want y'all to look inside this fish. It's just like skin and bones, bro. So I thought I was gonna have a fish for me and one for Zara. But when I'm telling y'all, there is no meat on this fish. I'm talking about no meat on this fish. You could probably see my fingers through this thing if I had a little bit of light. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. So what we're gonna do first is I had the fish in a napkin. We had that bad boy just drying them up. All right. Now we're gonna take our allspice. This has onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, Tony Sassery. And we're gonna go ahead and throw a little bit of him on there, in there. All right. With my knife. Let me score this bad boy a little bit so the flesh cook a little bit. All right. Let me score the other side too. Boy, I'm talking about these fish are bony. Hey, it's windy out here too. And let me bend them up so we can get some seasoning in the cuts, the cracks and crevices. Half crackle pop.
So now it's gonna pop at me because I'm over here.
Hey, crazy though. I'm scared. I'm scared of this other fish, bro. This thing is all bones. With the knife. I want to show YouTube land. Like, I'm gonna try to cut. Like, I want y'all to see how thin this thing is. That's inside the fish. This is inside the fish. Look how thin that is. There's no meat here. We're not gonna eat this one. We'll fry up that one and me and Zara will share it. This is what, there's no meat on it. There's absolutely no point in us forcing ourselves to eat this. We're gonna give it back to nature and hopefully an alligator or turtle or something could get it. They go to water, the body of water there, we're just gonna toss it back over right into the water. And hopefully nature could have that. All right, once again, I said, clean up after yourselves. Clean up after yourselves. Okay? Say hello to my little friend. All right, so right now I want to show y'all something. So over here you got this canal that runs all the way up to Naples, right? Okay, and beyond. What we have on the street right there, this is called Alligator. This is called Alligator Alley. All right. Yeah, my daughter just seen some peacock bass in the water, and these canals seem to be teeming with peacock bass. They seem to be teeming with peacock bass. This is my first time ever really stopping over here and fishing it. But really, all you gotta do is agitate peacock bass when they're bedding. So, yeah, man. We're just hanging out here. This is actually a rest stop area. No, this is a mess. But We're gonna make sure that bad boy is well crispy and well done. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, boy. These fish, they're not meaty and fatty. I tell you that. But I want to, to taste it and see what's going on, and come out and enjoy a little bit of outdoor time. All right. I'm just gonna give it a try. Listen.
I need a bigger piece.
I think these waters down here are sketch.
It's not too bad, but it's like, yeah, it's not that bad, but it's like, I don't know.
Final word.
Like,
do you say like a muddy taste to it?
Yes.
Or? It's like a muddy taste.
It, but it's like, it's still good though. Like I would eat it. Like,
with some hot sauce?
Yeah.
They need some hot sauce on it.
And something to cover up that flavor.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe some bread or something.
Yeah, that's why I forgot the bread. But this is the bigger one. It's still not a ton of meat on it. But yeah.
Go.
Yeah, you can taste the muddy flavor. But with the seasoning, if it's crispy, it can overcompensate. But I want y'all to look at it. These fish have a lot of bones. I mean, people fillet them and get little pieces of meat out of it. So that's why you need so many of them. If you're gonna have a meal of bluegill, you gotta catch a lot of them, and hopefully bigger and fatter ones than this. But with some bread and some hot sauce, hey, your boy ain't gonna starve. This might be the season side.
Let me get a piece from
Oh, yeah.
Let me get a piece from this side.
Yeah, man. Beggars can't be choosy. But that's another Coach O outside finish. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Did something a little different on this one, did a little freshwater thing. I don't love freshwater fish. I prefer the saltwater, but decided to give the Keys a break this week. Next week I'll be back down in the Keys again. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching the video. Thank you to Zara for coming out and hanging out for a little bit. And I'll see y'all on the next one. I want to shout out my dog Muggs, Slim, Radio, MCD Girls Basketball, all the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Spartans out there. MCDS, all day. Let's go, baby.